The principal challenge for us was we've built a technology called predictive behavioral analytics. And what we hope that name suggests is that it's an analytics tool that allows you to predict behavior. And we came into the market with a value proposition that was we could help firms to drive desired behavior. And when we brought this out to the market in an industry agnostic manner, we invariably were sent in to see people in HR or in human capital management roles. And unfortunately for most organizations, those folks either don't have a great understanding of data, or they don't own the data that's relevant for us, or they don't have budgets to do the kind of work that we do. And so we were lauded as a people analytics company. We got a lot of buzz, but we didn't get any business.
Blockco has been operating within the Korean market for 2.5 years. Even though we were quite successful in Korean market, one of our initiatives were to expand to global market because Korea is only 1.5% of what it is in global blockchain market. Challenge was that Korean financial institutions working under the Korean regulations, and we had little insights on how the global multinational institutions work or perspective on blockchain technology itself.
Sherlock Garden is coming from a very specific domain of applications. It's mainly around defense industry. Our main challenges before we joined the program were around how to effectively approach the financial institutes in terms of who should we meet, what kind of message we should deliver. And we recognized that this is not something simple, and we need some kind of support and guidance in order to do this right.
You can come in and you can share what your concerns are, what your questions are, and sort of problem solve and discover together. And so we find ourselves building with our customers rather than building for them.
Individual sessions were very intimate. I was able to working with the C-level. So the conversation with the feedbacks from our mentors were very substantial because it is coming from their actual issues they are facing and then their previous experience with blockchain technology.
Meeting more than one financial institution in a very short period, it has two main benefits. One is in cross-validating what you heard from the various players, and also being able to contribute information into a market you are new to. And this is a very important step in building a position with the customers and in the network itself. Our initial understanding were that there is no gap and everything is solved there. This is around the process of know your customer. And during the meetings with the financial institutes, we discover that this is not as done or as perfect as it seems from the outside. Not only that, we were able to verify that this exists in more than one organization, and this kind of cross-validation is very strong.
So one of the things that we've learned through this program is that it's very important to cultivate relationships with both the front office as well as the back office of firms. And they're partnering with one another around the issues that we address. And so we want to make sure that the tools that we're bringing to them support both of the agendas for those who are trying to produce performance and for those who are trying to reduce risk. Back office side of the equation, that's where we go back to using our technology with a view to identifying and proactively mitigating risks that stem from firm culture and from misconduct. And there we find that we're steered more so towards chief risk officers.
Blockchain technology, it is hard to apply into investment banking because they do a lot of brokerage services. So we have to, as a blockchain infrastructure supplier, we have to connect different entities. I think starting from the back office is a stepping stone for blockchain technology. Coming to the new market, our clients not only want the technology in our product CoinStack, but they also need a whole offerings that Blockco can bring.
Specifically to us, we were able to pick up a need from one of the leading financial institutions and basically redesign a major portion of our system. A great example how you pivot from one position to the other is in what data you are analyzing. For example, we were very much focused on analyzing internal data, but we quickly discovered the banks are more interested in analyzing data existing on the web. This is the kind of change and kind of shift you can easily do with technology. Reacting fast is the key to building a good relationship